She the queen, yeah, that's Queen Esquire. Legal trouble, she getting you out the fire. Another dame, she solving another case. Cause she litigate with dignity and grace. She the queen, yeah, that's Queen Esquire. Legal trouble, she getting you out the fire. Another dame, she solving another case. Cause she litigate with dignity and grace.
Hello, litigators and opinionators. Court is now in session. If you have been following my channel, you are now aware of the devastating news as it relates to the Shanquella Robinson case, that the FBI has revealed bombshell information that there will be no criminal charges filed in this case. Well, I just did a review of the autopsy, and during that video I said that what the Robinson family should do is exhume Shanquella Robinson's body and can get another autopsy done. Well, as soon as I said that, guys, I started looking online, and Lord and behold, Shanquella Robinson's mother did an interview with CBS, and on this interview she stated that she may have to have Shanquella's body exhumed for an autopsy. So it looks like she does have some very competent attorneys working with her to already go the route that I just suggested, that she should have that body exhumed. So let's hear from Shanquella Robinson's mother in this CBS interview. I just can't express enough how empathetic I feel for her. So let's hear what she had to say now.
Prosecutors say there is not enough evidence to pursue charges related to the death of American Shanquella Robinson, who died in Mexico last year. The 25-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina, died on October 29th. Her death certificate listed the cause of death as a spinal and neck injury. A video posted online after her passing showed Robinson in a violent altercation with another woman. We're joined now by Salamandra Robinson, the mother of Shanquella Robinson. Salamandra, first of all, we're so sorry for your loss. What does it mean for your family to hear that federal charges will not be pursued?
We was very disappointed.
I'm sure. Were you surprised?
No, but I was disappointed because the simple fact is that they had enough evidence due to the video that was online, and they said it wasn't enough evidence, but I don't believe. And then they said that they don't know what was the cause of her death, but the cause of her death was due to the fight, from what we could see. And she said she didn't have a broken neck, and she also died from the swelling on the brain, but she also was beaten. So you can give me I feel that someone should have been arrested due to that, but they're trying to say that it didn't. So I might have to have her body exhumed because we need another autopsy.
Wow. And
a body exhumed because it didn't. So I might have to have her body exhumed because we need another autopsy.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said in my previous video that I just did a few minutes ago, that they need to have her body exhumed. I don't agree with what this coroner or pathologist said. I think the cause of death has to do with that hematoma. It's very obvious based upon what he was saying that he knew the cause of death, but he tried to say, oh, it's undetermined. So I think the only way she's really going to get to justice is to have the body exhumed. And she just said it right here. So she needs to go ahead and get the body exhumed at this point if she really wants to see justice and also pursue civil charges. So let's hear that again.
It didn't. So I might have to have her body exhumed because we need another autopsy.
wow. And I'm sure all of this being said by a mom, these are just unimaginable things to be discussing about your daughter. Where does your fight for justice go at this point?
We're going to keep going. We will be in Washington on May the 19th.
And your lawyer has criticized the lack of urgency from U.S. authorities in this case. What do you feel should have been done differently?
I feel that they should have took this case and took it serious when it first happened. they didn't step up to the plate and do what they needed to do from the very beginning. They said it was out of their hands, but it looked like to me they didn't try to do anything, and they really failed my family, you know, as being the FBI and the government here. We has really been failed, you know, because my daughter didn't deserve to die like that. And brother was in Mexico or wherever it was. And they need to make a law, let people know that you can't go out of town and do nothing to someone and come back and think that you's okay with it. You know, there was a video, everybody's seen the video. So there should have been some charges should have been made. And I'm talking about here in the United States.
We're focusing on the legal process and moving forward, but just for a moment before we go, can you describe what this has been like to go through as a family?
It's been a nightmare. The whole 5 months ain't been nothing but a nightmare to me.
All right, Salamandra Robinson, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Recording. So that was just so sad to hear from, the mother, Salamandra. Hi, Crystal. Salamandra, the mother. But it's just so interesting how the turn of events is happening really fast. Like I suggested in the last video, that they need to have her body exhumed. They definitely do. They need to have her body exhumed, and they need to get an independent pathologist to come in and to examine the body. I believe with the independent pathologist coming in and examining, they will be able to determine the cause of death, because this pathologist is very biased. It's in North Carolina. You already know how North Carolina is. They don't care about Black lives over there. You already know. So, it's pretty cool. I'm really happy that they're listening, because I just said that on the last video. And the mom is saying that they're going to be trying to see about having her body exhumed. I think that's the smart thing to do. Get her body examined by an independent pathologist. And then they need to pursue a lawsuit, wrongful death against the Cabo Six and all the other people involved in Mexico. And I think the U.S. attorney should be filing at least felony assault. I don't understand why they're not doing that. So, right, like Bob says, yes, I'm hoping they can do this and they lay this baby back down to rest. Right, I hope they just exhume and get that. They need to do another autopsy, because I don't agree with this autopsy that it was undetermined. I think that that pathologist had enough to determine cause of death. I don't understand why he would say undetermined. I think it comes from some other bias that relates to this pathologist for why he didn't want to find cause of death. I just don't agree with him. I'm not a pathologist, and I already felt that it was the hematoma based on what he said in that autopsy. Okay, so yeah, I love you too, Bob and Joy. This is Joy from Happy Honeymooners using a different phone. Okay, hi, beautiful. Hi, Joy. Oh my gosh, my girl. Hi, love. How can they get away with this with the video? Girl, exactly, Mia. That's what I'm saying. But if you just heard, there was an interview done by Shanquella's mom. If you missed the live, go back and watch the beginning of the live. Shanquella's mom has just spoke out in an interview, and she says her intention is to have the body exhumed to do another autopsy, which is what I suggested in my prior video that we just did now. So I'm glad that they're actually going to get the body exhumed. I hope she actually does that. She says she needs to do that, because she's going to have to really, really pull all of the efforts in this case now to get justice for this young lady. I disagree with the U.S. attorney. The U.S. attorney could at least file some type of felony assault. So the family is going to try to exhume Shanquella's body, unfortunately. So Shanquella's not going to be able to rest in peace just yet. All right. Love y'all. Have a good night. Take care.